Oh boy, do I have something for you today. Well, I've been gone all week down in Mississippi at the Lake Washington fish camp. Boy, what a great time I had down there. Should be some good videos and stuff coming up soon. Got to spend some time with some great writers and media folk. And then drove on home Thursday, spent a day here at home trying to get some baits caught up. And I apologize to everybody out there. I'm so far behind, I can't see straight. But I'm trying. A tournament season starting, leaving next week to go to the end of this week to go to Pickwick. And I got home Thursday, left Saturday morning early to go with Lucy down on Lake Millwood to help her with one of her youth events that she was doing down there. Crazy thing happened down there. A young man caught a 13.5-pound bass in that event. Yeah, 13 pounds. I even got to weigh it in. It was unbelievable. Thing was a monster, but that's another story. But on the way down there, we stopped at an old tackle store I like really well down in Fort Smith, and he always has a lot of stuff. And I happened on to a couple of jars of one of my old favorite baits, the Uncle Josh number 800 Spring Lizard Pup. Now, they made a spring lizard, which was quite a bit bigger, and then they made the pup. That's the one I threw the most. When you wanted to catch a big bass back in the day, man, this was the bait. I've caught a lot of big bass on one of these. I don't have any left, and I happened onto 2 jars of them, and I'm excited about it. I mean look at these old jars. These things are nasty. But I don't know if you've ever seen one of these things. We're going to get one out here. Oh, yeah. So this was an Uncle Josh Spring Lizard Pup. Look at this thing. So you had 2 little legs up here at the top, if you've never seen one, and then you had the 2 long split tails. Well, I'm telling you, when it comes to catching big bass, you put one of these on the back with an old jig and get to work. I've caught probably the biggest bass I ever landed in Beaver Lake came on one of these right here on a black and chartreuse jig with a black one of these. There was a jar of blue ones and a jar of brown ones. Oh man, I'm stoked. I'm going to use these. Look at here. Look at this thing. I got pork juice all over me. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. Does that not just say big bass on it? I'm going to flip one of these next week on Pickwick Lake in that Bass Nation Championship. Somebody better look out. Man, I've caught a lot of bass on these. This is what we turn to. Now, the larger size looked exactly like this, except for it was about an inch longer. And man, they were a fish catcher. We would turn to these in the spring. At nighttime, I used to throw one on spinnerbait a lot. And man, it just seemed to attract a bigger fish. Maybe it's just a bigger, longer bait. Those big, long legs, they flow in the water real nice. I'm stoked to get this in the water and give it a go. Just for old time's sake. I'd run out. I've been trying to find some. Tell me a story if you've ever thrown a spring lizard pup or a spring lizard. Now, we're going back in time right here, folks. Let me know about it. Catch y'all next time.